Hello everybody, this is Alex from soyachinchow.com and we're going to unbox Honor's first dual mode 5G smartphone, the Honor V30 Pro. This device was launched in China in November last year and now we have it in the office. Let's find out what's inside. Alright, so as you can see, this is a 5G phone. So this year, 2020, is a year that we're going to see 5G deployment in Malaysia. And this is a Chinese set, obviously. So you can see the Chinese branding here. And the device which we have here is the high-spec model, which comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. And according to this is a Mei Hai Xing Lan. I think this is a starfish blue. My Chinese is not that good, so it's basically blue color. Alright, let's tear this thing open. Aha. Yep, it's blue. So this is the Honor V30 Pro. Let's put this aside first and check out what's inside the box. Okay, you get this card. I think it's like a 200 RMB of store credits or something, which you can redeem to buy apps on the Huawei app gallery, I believe. You get a bunch of manuals, as well as the jelly case. Soft jelly case, quite similar to the Honor 20 series. And then you get this 40 watt supercharge. So this is a top of line charger that pushes an output of 40 watts. And since this is a Chinese set, you get this two prong design. And it also comes with a USB-C cable, which is expected for a 2020 smartphone. And it also comes with two 3.5mm headphone jack. So yep, it doesn't come with a headphone jack, so you need to use this dongle if you want to plug in your usual pair of headphones. And that's about it. You don't get any headphones in this box. Yeah, so let's put the rest aside first and let's talk more about the device. Let's peel this thing right open. Alright, so this is the Honor V30 Pro. And just to recap that there's actually two models. There's a 30 Pro and a 30 standard version, and both devices support 5G in dual mode, and that means they can support both SA and NSA networks. So this means that this device is future-proof for new 5G networks. So while waiting for the device to boot, let's go through the specs. So up front, it comes with a 6.57-inch Full HD Plus display. It's not an AMOLED panel, it still uses IPS like any typical Honor devices. Under the hood, it runs on a Kirin 990 5G processor. So the 5G processor is different from the standard 990, and that's because it has an integrated 5G modem. On top of that, there's some performance differences as well, because the middle core is actually clocked slightly higher, and it comes with a dual-core MPU, so that means you get a better AI performance when it comes to AI-oriented tasks, I guess. And on top of that, it's also manufactured based on a 7nm plus EUV process, so that is more efficient than the standard Kirin 990 that you find on the standard Huawei Mate 30 Pro. As I said earlier, this is a top spec model, so it comes with 8 gigs of LPPR4 RAM with 256 gigs of UFS 3.0 storage. So that gives it a high performance because you get the best RAM, best storage possible for this device. In terms of design, the Honor V30 Pro looks different from its predecessors. The first thing you notice is that it comes with this nice matte finish, which is somewhat similar to the iPhone 11 Pro. And it also retains this holographic effect, which actually changes when you tilt the phone around under different lighting conditions. The one thing that you notice is the huge camera bump. Look at it, it sticks out like a sore thumb, and it houses a triple camera setup. It comes with a 40MP main camera with an aperture of f1.6, and the sensor is pretty huge at 1/1.7 inches. This is the same sensor that's fitted on the Huawei Mate 30 series. You also get a 12MP ultra-wide-angle camera, as well as an 8MP camera for telephoto. Similar to the Honor 20 Pro, it does 3x optical zoom, and both the main and the telephoto lens come with OIS for steadier shots. If you look around the frame, it looks like a typical Honor device. It still retains a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which is pretty fast, and it's so quick that you don't realize it is even there. You also get your typical volume rocker, and there's nothing at the top here. And at the bottom here, you find a single USB-C port, and there's no headphone jack, which is getting common these days. And up front, you also get a punch hole display, but this time it comes with a wider punch hole to house dual cameras. So it comes with a 32MP main camera, as well as a secondary 8MP shooter for ultra-wide-angle shots. so that's suitable for taking roofies. So up front, the display is quite huge at 6.75 inches. It is an IPS panel, which is quite decent, but not as vibrant as the AMOLED panels that you get on the Huawei Mate series. In terms of dimensions, this is slightly bigger than the Huawei Mate 30 Pro, and I think it's great for viewing content. Let's try out the speakers. Design, the Honor 20 Pro gets a 6.26-inch display. It's quite compact and there's no notches because it uses a punch hole. The Honor V30 Pro still comes with a single down-firing speaker, which is pretty decent, not exactly the loudest in the business. I just wish that it had a dual stereo setup. That would make a whole lot of difference when it comes to video consumption. Let's pop this open. Okay, there's a red lining here. So this is a dual SIM slot, and there's no room for you to put a micro SD card expansion. So if you get a 256 gig storage, that's the only storage you have. And this is a dual SIM 5G device. So if you are in China, you can use 5G SIMs on both sides. In terms of cameras, this is the best setup yet on a smartphone. Let's give it a try. So let me just get something here, put it on the table. Alright, so this is the main interface. This is a normal angle. This is ultra wide. Okay, let's try something really. Let's try to zoom in. Okay, you can go all the way up to 30 times zoom. Not bad for 30 times zoom. Okay, let's try to take another shot normally. Ultra wide. So this is an ultra angle shot. Not bad, not bad. Of course it's good because this is a flagship device. So far it looks pretty good. It's quite sharp. But of course, we need to test it out outdoors to really see its full potential. Let's try the selfie test. Switching to the front camera. Okay, this is a normal angle. One shot. Mirror, yes, on. And then let's try ultra angle. Okay, here's how it looks like. Normal, ultra angle. Pretty clear from the 32 megapixel shooter. And this is a secondary camera which has an ultra wide angle camera, and this is 8 megapixels. Powering the Honor V30 Pro is a 4100 mAh battery, and here's a surprising thing. The non-Pro version comes with a larger battery that's 4200 mAh in capacity. I don't know why, but maybe it's because this device is more efficient, because the Honor V30, the non-Pro version, it runs on a Kirin 990 processor, but it has a separate Palong 5000 modem for the 5G capabilities. So that probably is not as efficient, so that's why it has a bigger battery. Whereas this one, it has an integrated 5G modem. So maybe 4100 should be good enough for most people. Another big surprise for the Honor V30 Pro is that it finally supports wireless charging, and this supports supercharged wireless charging, which can do 52% charge in just 30 minutes. As a comparison, if you use the wired supercharged charger, that does 70% charge in 30 minutes. So it's pretty close for a wireless charging. Impressive. And of course, the biggest concern will be the operating system. Yes, it runs on the latest Magic UI version 3 that's based on Android 10. However, this does not come with Google mobile services. Yes, I know this is a Chinese set, but if it ever goes out internationally, it's going to face the same issue as the Huawei Mate 30 series. And that means that if you want to install any apps, you need to use the Huawei App Gallery, which has quite a lot of apps, but probably not as complete as the Google Play Store. Of course, the usual popular apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, you probably won't get it here. And if you need those apps, you probably need to find another way through site loading. In terms of price, the Honor V30 Pro is going for 3,899 RMB for the 128GB model, which is about 2,300 ringgit. Whereas this version, the high-spec model with 256GB of storage, that's going for 4,199 RMB, which is about 2,500 ringgit. We don't know the exact pricing yet in Malaysia, and according to Honor, this device will be released for the global market somewhere in Q1 2020. Overall, I think it's a good-looking device, quite promising in terms of specs, and this is one of the cheaper flagship 5G smartphones you can get in the market if you're in China. However, the biggest concern would be the operating system, because it doesn't have Google mobile services, but it's still a capable device. The cameras look promising, the battery is pretty huge, and for the first time you get wireless charging on a smartphone. So what do you think about the Honor V30 Pro? Do you like it? Is it something you want to get if it's released in Malaysia? Let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, like us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be informed of our next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!